What if you could watch the entire story of humanity unfold, not year by year, but in seconds? From firelight in caves to cities glowing in orbit, from wooden spears to satellites in space. In just 2,000 years, we've transformed faster than any species in history. Historians call it acceleration. Futurists call it the exponential curve. Every invention births 10 more, and every solution creates new chaos. So what happens next? Where does this runaway curve of invention, destruction, and wonder lead by the year 3000? Let's find out. Let's rewind. In the year 1 AD, humanity already built wonders: Roman roads, aqueducts, temples, but everything ran on muscle, wind, and fire. By 1000 AD, 1,000 years later, the world still looked familiar to a Roman: plows, mills, castles, kingdoms. Then came the spark: steam, electricity, engines, computers. And suddenly, in just 200 years, everything exploded. By the year 2000, humans had gone from the horse to the rocket, from tribal stories to the internet. We learned to edit genes, split atoms, and speak to machines. The line of progress became a vertical leap. And that's where we stand now, halfway between miracle and meltdown. So, what's next? By 3000 AD, technology may feel like magic, not because it breaks the laws of physics, but because it understands us better than we understand ourselves. AI could be woven into everything: cities that think, clothes that heal, tools that anticipate your needs before you do. Human and machine might merge through neural links, genetic editing, and digital consciousness. The real question won't be what we can build, but what we should allow, because power without wisdom has always been humanity's oldest trap. For most of history, we were few, a few 100 million people, scattered across empires. By the 21st century, we passed 8 billion. Then, something new began. The curve started to slow. By 3000 AD, there may be fewer humans, but each one living centuries, not decades. Children of Earth sharing the solar system with digital minds and augmented beings. The line between human and machine will blur, and that might be our next great identity crisis. The Earth used to shape us. Now, we shape the Earth. In 1 AD, our ancestors could burn a forest. In 2000 AD, we could change the climate. Even if we stop emissions, the oceans will keep rising, the atmosphere shifting, inertia written in carbon. But the story doesn't have to end in catastrophe. Imagine an Earth healed through design, rewilded continents, restored oceans, AI-guided stewardship. We may not conquer nature, but we can finally learn to cooperate with it. Every leap in human history came from mastering a new kind of energy: muscle, steam, oil, electricity. The next leap might make power invisible: fusion, solar networks, orbital grids, energy so abundant it feels free, buildings that repair themselves, highways that glow at night, cities that float, adapt, evolve. By 3000 AD, scarcity may no longer be about energy or food, but attention, purpose, and meaning. Empires became nations. Nations became networks. In the future, we may govern not by borders, but by shared values and algorithms. AI might help manage justice, fairness, and safety, but humans must still define why we exist. Culture will keep expanding: physical, digital, and virtual worlds overlapping. People might design their identities like art projects: one self in flesh, one in code, one in space. But the timeless questions stay the same. Who are we? Why are we here? And what makes a life worth living? For our ancestors, the stars were myths. For us, they're the next frontier. By 3000 AD, humanity could be multiplanetary: cities on Mars, colonies in orbit, industries in the asteroid belt. Space won't be a dream, it'll be home. Maybe we'll send ships beyond our sun, not just machines, but minds. When the first travelers leave for the stars, they won't just carry DNA. They'll carry everything we ever were: our art, our fears, our hope. From 1 AD to now, the pattern is clear. Knowledge compounds, networks tighten, power grows. But with great power comes a greater question: will we grow in wisdom as fast as we grow in might? If we do, the year 3000 won't be a dystopia. It'll be a milestone, a civilization that solved survival and finally chose significance. Because history's real story isn't about tools or empires. It's about us, learning, across millennia, how to deserve the future we're building.